I'm like, is there any way I can give y'all these kids back? Because like right now, this is sounding a little fatal. Guys, welcome back to my channel. It has been forever since I posted any content on here. I do have a little bit of an excuse. I can't stop getting pregnant. I have managed to have 3 kids in 2 years, so that's crazy. Last time I did post anything on here, it was involving my daughter. I have my labor and delivery video, which I'll link on one of these sides up here for you guys to see. It was very peaceful and sentimental, and Frank Ocean is playing in the background, and it was really great. And I just decided this time around that I wanted to do something a little different in terms of approach, because everyone does their labor and delivery videos like that. I've already done my labor and delivery video like that. So this time around, I decided to go ahead and do a story time version of that. For time's sake, I am strictly just going to talk about the labor and delivery portion of my pregnancy. I can definitely do another video afterwards, but let's go ahead and jump right into this. All right, guys, so fast forward 36 weeks. I go to my last appointment. They're like, you know what? I just had a lot of complications like coming down into the end because I was having identical twins and they were sharing the placenta. So there was just some things happening. One baby was just getting small, like not growing as much as he should have. So they're like, you know what? We're just going to induce you at 37 weeks. So I'm like, oh, that's awesome. That's great. But mind you, this is December. So they're like, oh, we're going to induce you on Christmas Eve. And I was like, I hear you, but that's inconvenient and that's not working for anyone. So can you do it earlier? So they're like, okay, we'll do it on the 21st. I'm like, all right, I'll take that. I'll take that. So fast forward to December 21st. My bag is packed. I'm up early. I'm ready to go. I am tired of not being able to breathe and not being able to walk and not being able to sleep. I'm like, get these babies out of me. The sooner, the better. Like by any means necessary, get these babies out. So they don't call me until 9:30. My slot was from 8 to 12 that they could call me at any point, and I just had to be ready to go down there. So as soon as they call me, I'm like, say less, sis. Like, I'll be there in a second. I get there. They take another hour and a half to get me into the room. We ain't even gonna speak on that, McGee. That don't make no dang on sense. Y'all are supposed to be the best hospital in Pittsburgh, but we gonna ignore that. Anyways, we wait that hour and a half. They finally get us a room. They put me on Pitocin immediately. So I'm like, all right, like this is great. If you guys don't know what Pitocin is, it's a drug that makes you start contracting. It's supposed to like onset and speed up your labor. So I'm like, yes, right away, Pitocin. I'm gonna be out of here before 12. Like these babies will be out. I'll be asleep. Like this is gonna be great. No, that is not what happened. They give me that Pitocin and I'm just contracting. I'm like, I gotta be like 7 centimeters. They go down there. They're like, you're 3 centimeters dilated. I'm like, I was 3 centimeters dilated when I got here. So then after that, I start calling people. I'm like, you might as well just go ahead and chill because it's gonna be a long ride, just like the first time. I was in labor the first time for 21 hours. So there's that. But I have clips of me being a little dramatic, like showing my contractions on the screen, all of those good things. Finally, it gets around 10:30 and I am starting to like, oh, I got an epidural around 4, which I let a resident do my epidural. And I'm just thankful that I can walk. That's all I'm gonna say, y'all. That's another video for a different day, but we are very thankful that Tierra can walk. So we finally get my epidural in. I'm pushing that button like, no contractions for T, no contractions I will feel for me. Like push that button as many times as I can. They said I can push it a lot. So I'm like, you right, I got you, cuz don't worry, I'll use it all. So I'm feeling great. I take a nap. They told me I couldn't eat food, but I had food because my midwife last time told me I could have food, and I've just been going off of that. Fast forward, I've taken a couple naps. We finally get to about 7 centimeters dilated. They break Elijah's water. He was at the bottom. I had 2 babies with 2 separate sacs, so like we couldn't get to Isaiah's water yet because he was up underneath my rib cage. You know, he was my rib. Y'all, he was my rib. He was underneath my rib cage for the entire 3rd trimester, which is why I couldn't breathe. So they definitely couldn't even get to him at all. They're like, just nap, whatever. We'll come and check on you in a couple hours, blah, blah, blah. I am with my best friend Rachel, and it's a Friday or Saturday night. So I'm like, girl, go out, have fun for the both of us. I'll let you know when these babies come in. I don't even think they're coming until the morning, to be honest, because I wanted her to record all of the things that were going on. And we get to 12:30, and they're like, sis, you at 9 centimeters. I'm like, all right. So I start calling everyone that I need to call to get here into the room, all of those things. But in the meantime, I was like, they have these labor mirrors, okay, that they were telling me about. They're like, we'll bring you one in, so if you want to like see your labor. I'm like,
sis, I don't want to see nothing down there that's happening down there, but you can give me one of those mirrors so I can do my makeup. Okay, so I'm not about to get caught slipping for nobody. Like, I ain't getting caught slipping for no kids. I ain't getting caught slipping for no man. I ain't getting caught slipping for nobody.
So I'm like, I need a mirror if we're at 9 centimeters, because I need to do something with my face. It's looking crazy. So they go and they give me this labor and delivery mirror. They're watching me the whole time. They're like, we are so impressed. I'm like,
girl, this is my life. This is what I do. Don't worry about me, honey.
They are like, let's get the doctor. But I ain't even gonna trip. I had to stop halfway through because I was at this point now feeling the contractions, because Elijah's like, I'm coming out. Like, mans was really singing, he coming out. I could really feel all of that pressure that I had to stop because it was starting to make my eyes water. I just quit. So I have like a little clip of me like putting on, like I have like a little bit of makeup on, and that was like all that I could do. I was just doing my best, sweetie, at this point, and that was really like all that I could give. Most people deliver in the labor and delivery room, which is like where they're at. I had to deliver in an operating room because there's a lot more risk in delivering twins than just like a regular baby. So anyways, they're like, we're about to be moving you to the operation room. Are you ready? I'm like, yeah, I'm ready. But they're like, oh, wait, we need to, they're like, before we move you to the operating room, we have to give you another IV. And I'm like, why? So anytime you're delivering a child, they always give you an IV. That's like what they use for the Pitocin, like anything that you need. If you are needing iron, whatever you need, they already have that IV ready for you. I was aware of that for my first pregnancy, but I did not get a second IV I did not have to get 2 IVs with my daughter. So I was very confused on what was going on. So I'm like, why would I ever need a second IV? They're like, just in case you start bleeding out or hemorrhaging and need to get an emergency C-section and need to get an emergency blood transfusion. And I'm like, I'm like, Jesus Christ, like this is a lot to be putting on me right before I'm about to go push. I'm like, is there any way I can give y'all these kids back? Because like right now, this is sounding a little fatal. And they're just like, don't worry, you'll do fine. Don't worry about the risk. You'll be fine. I'm like, thanks guys. I'll see y'all later. I'll be right back. I hope you guys understand that Scream reference. I'll be right back. They wheel me into the operation room. I can only have like 2 or 3 people in the room, which all the slots are filled. We get into there and they're like, it was completely different than when I delivered my daughter. Like, I can't even stress it enough. They're like, all right, sweetie, we got this. Let's explain all of this to you. So we got 5 people for each baby. So this is what these 10 people are here for. Then we have 5 for you. This is what this team here for. Then we have 5 more over there.
In case you start to hemorrhage.
I'm like, quit saying that. Quit saying that. They're like, this is the emergency C-section team, but don't worry. We hope that we don't have to use them. And then they're looking at me like, and I'm like, I'm literally like, it's a lot going on my head. Anytime you're about to push out some kids, you're like a little stressed because like it's definitely not, I mean it's normal, but it's definitely not something you do every day. Oh, by this point I'm shaking, which you'll see in the clips. I'm not shaking because I'm scared, because I ain't no little punk. Like, don't get that twisted. I'm shaking from the hormones. It makes you like almost convulse. At least every time I'm about to deliver, I start like really, really shaking, and that's when they know that I'm about to like deliver. So I'm like shaking at this point. They're like, oh, don't be scared. I'm like, I ain't scared. I'm freaking ready to deliver these kids. Just come on, let's go. If I die, I die. Like, if I die, I die. Let's go. I'm being dramatic. Of course, in dramatic fashion, I have like my stabilizer and my phone and everything. And I'm like, telling my best friend, I'm like, girl, by any means, get this footage. Like, by any means, get this footage, okay? And this lady comes up behind us and she's like, you can do pictures, but you can't do videos. I'm like, all right, she only gonna take pictures, right? She's like, I'm like, this is why me and her, this is why we best friends. Cause she knew what I knew and she knew what I was saying. I'm like,
girl, you better get that footage. We ain't got time for that. These are my kids in my vagina. Like, I can post it. I can record this if I want to.
anyways, I'm pushing, and anytime they were telling me to go to 10, they're like, you know what they do with everyone, like in the movies. They're like 8, 9, 10. All right, take a break. I'm like, I ain't taking no break. I've been doing this for 8 months. I want them out. So I just kept pushing. I'm like, but I didn't want to mess up my makeup. So I was like that was it. I'm like really pushing with all my might without messing up my face though. And lo and behold, Elijah just pops right out. I'm like, that's great. But they like took him and they rushed him away. And he also wasn't crying. So I'm like, is my child okay? They're like, don't worry about the baby. Look at us. I'm like, I want to look at y'all face. Y'all are not cute. I didn't even get to see my child. Like, I'm like, have you heard him cry? Because I haven't heard him cry. So I'm like looking like over and they're just like, look this way, sweetie. And I'm like, I hear you, sis, but also I haven't heard my baby. So we can stop this show until I hear a little goo goo gaga. I did not do all this work to not hear a baby cry. Like, I need to hear this child cry. Finally, I hear like a little like, meh. It was very, very faint, but I heard it, so I at least knew he was breathing. In that time frame, they had to break my water for Isaiah. He was very far up. At this point, my vagina hole is like this big, so they stick a hand in there to pull him down and break my water for him. And I'm just like, wow, I can't believe I'm experiencing my water being broken twice in one day. It's definitely a feeling that you can't explain. It's interesting. Even with the ultrasounds, I had ultrasounds once a week. Crazy. I had ultrasounds once a week. I seen these babies all the time. Like, I could feel, extra limbs. I knew all of that. For some reason, it did not register to me until I had to push a second time that like I had 2 humans in me. Cause they're like, all right, whenever you're ready. I'm like, girl,
Didn't you just put your arm in my vagina? Can't you just pull him out?
like, I am tired. I am very exhausted. Like, I don't know what you want me to do, but you told me to do my best and I've done all that I can. They're like, all right, time to push. So again, 8, 9, 10. This time I'm taking them breaks. I was like, I ain't got the stamina like I used to. I'm getting old out here. Then they just kept lying to me like, oh, he's right there. He's right there. I'm like, is he? Because why ain't he out? Take him out for me. I'm tired. I keep telling you that. Basically what kept happening is I kept pushing and then right when his head was about to come out, he just like come back inside. Like, I know that's a visual a lot of you guys don't want to hear, but he was just popping back in. They're like, you just need to do small little pushes, and he'll be right out. And finally he comes out and I look at him and I'm like, wow, another human. I really pushed out too. It's like, wow, I made that. That's crazy. That's crazy. No matter what you thought that they were going to look like, like in your dreams, what you envisioned, they just always look that much better. So I see Isaiah because I didn't get to see Elijah. They like swept him away. And I'm just like, wow. Oh my God. Wow. Like, wow. This has to be the 8th wonder of the world. My children. This is crazy. I have to. I just immediately become so proud. I'm proud of myself. They like, you did amazing, sweetie. I'm like, I know that I did. I know I did. I did that. Thank you, God. I didn't hemorrhage. I didn't die. All of that great stuff. So only thing I had to do at that point was wait for the afterbirth where they like massage your belly, get the placenta out, all of that fun stuff. And then I was feeling good. I posted on IG right away. I'm like, we out this B. I had them babies, my body, mind, like, do it like me, you can't. I did it in 24 minutes, the whole thing. They were 6 minutes apart, although it felt much longer. I like texted people like, yo, I'm going in. And I texted them like, yo, I'm out. And they're like, already? You're done? I'm like, are you surprised? Are we surprised on what T can do? No, I'm kidding. I'm thankful for all the prayers and all the well wishes, because I definitely feel like it's not something that's very easy to do. And there could have been many things that went wrong. I did have a lot of complications, so I was very thankful that everything went as smoothly as it did. So Elijah was 5 pounds, 5 ounces. Isaiah was 4 pounds, 13 ounces. And here they are. They're just literally so cute. I'm just like, wow, I really outdid myself with these ones, huh? Like, book me. All of my kids, I'm just like, these are my bane of my existence, you know? Like, this is who I do it for. They ask me what I do and who I do it for. I do it for Liliana, Elijah, and Isaiah. Yo. Alright, I'm done, y'all. I'm done. That's that story time. So if you guys like this, comment, subscribe, let me know what I can be doing differently. I haven't done YouTube in a while, so I'm a little rusty. We are just jumping right into this. Back again. My schedule is going to be every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. I'm going to be posting a slew of different videos, baby videos, makeup videos, storytime videos, vlogging videos, DIY things. If you follow me on IG, you always see that I'm posting all types of things, DIY projects, foods to try to help you lose weight, because snapping back is not as easy as the celebrities make it out to be. I'm just here to help women. I'm here to make people feel comfortable in their own skin, to have some comedic relief from life in general, and I'm hoping that I'm able to achieve those goals. And just as I'm excited about that, I'm also excited for you guys to see me grow, not only as a new mother, but as a person. And also you guys will be able to witness and see my kids grow, and they are growing fast. I'll see you guys in my next video. Until then, see ya!